I'm gonna measure you. Peace.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. I'm recording a new video. This is gonna be Cinemassacre, but yeah, AVGN just dropped a new video today. I know I'm pretty late to the party on it, but I wanted to see what it was all about. This one's the Rocketeer for NES and Super NES. I played the one on the Super Nintendo. It sucks. It's nothing like anything. You just like fly a plane most of the time. I can't get past like the first part. It's stupid. I didn't like it when I was a kid. So yeah, let's just get into this video. I'm so excited to see what he's gonna do. Alrighty then, let's do this. And 3, 2, 1, and
watching this episode of Angry Video Game Nerd. And if you like hearing me talk all the time, well then check out the Cinemassacre podcast every Tuesday. It feels really great being back in the studio, filming with Justin and Kieran in person finally. It's pretty cool having a weekly show where we can just hang out, talk about what's going on in our lives, and give the fans a little insight into how we do things. It's something I've been looking forward to for a long time, so I hope you're enjoying it. Now people usually know me as the AVGN, but today I'm the AVPN. Either way, I'm here to tell you about today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN reroutes your connection through another country's server, granting you access to geo-restricted content that isn't available in your country. At the push of a button, ExpressVPN grants me access to thousands. Going to expressvpn.com/cinemassacre.
I might do that because I need a VPN.
Angry Video Game Nerd. You ever have to take a shit so bad you twisted your ankle?
Don't mind me, I'm gonna eat.
I suppose I should explain that. It's when you're holding in for so long, the shit's pressing against your sacrum, and to counteract it, you push your hips out, turning your leg in this awkward position. It feels like getting fisted in the ass, except you're getting fisted out the ass, and it's a fistful of shit, but there's no fist. That's what this game reminds me of. So, to hell with it, watch it go!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Damn.
The review didn't even begin, and I already broke
I swear,
the game.
I didn't know he was going to say that.
Oops. I guess I can't play it then. What a genius idea. I should have been doing that all along.
I love it.
We have some extra time now. I don't know, what do you want to talk about? How about my shirt? That sounds real interesting, doesn't it?
Nice shirt.
I started wearing it in 2020. That seemed like a good time for a fresh shirt for a new decade, a new generation, like how they always update the Star
2004,
Trek uniforms. Some say I should go back to the old shirt. Okay, no problem. All right, there we go. It's missing some buttons here. It's a little baggy. It's got some blood stains and shit stains on it, so it is old.
Shit
you know
stains?
I'm also wearing my old underwear right now, too.
Yeah, fill me on that. Why does he have shit stains on it and blood stains on his shirt?
I do agree. This old shirt is very comfy, and
so I'll find out when I start watching them
for a long
all.
time, it becomes part of you. You know what? I'm also going to try my old glasses. Yeah. I can't see shit. Huh? What?
What the hell is that?
Ah! It's that magic leprechaun that always puts my games back together. Well,
that
guess I'm not
Mario trash can. I had that when I was a kid.
The Rocketeer for NES was based on the 1991 film about the biggest jetpacking flyer since
I had that
Boba
one.
Fett.
My brother had the Link one.
It was based on a 1982 comic, which was a throwback to 1930s comics and film serials. As a kid, I loved the movie, and as an adult, I now appreciate how it celebrates old-time heroes and Golden Age Hollywood. It's a little bit like Indiana Jones and a little bit like the Michael Keaton Batman. You know, the one where Batman wears a new suit. But I think they should have wore the old Adam West suit. I'm just kidding. The Rocketeer's true identity is stunt pilot, goofy but endearing Cliff Seckard, who, after a thwarted attempt by mobsters, stumbles upon a prototype jetpack created by Howard Hughes. Wait a minute. What's this odd-looking contraption? This right here is a pink jetpack. So he uses it for heroic deeds, but must
You guys
keep
ever seen
out
the
of
movie?
hands of
I seen the
Nazis
movie a
who
long
wanna
time
use it as a
ago.
weapon.
Seen it once.
The film
It was
ambitiously
okay.
tried to be the next big superhero franchise, but fell short like Socket the Duck after Sonic the Hedgehog. But that didn't stop it from landing on the NES.
He has got to be kidding.
The only thing faithful to
He
the
was looking-
movie are the
in the movie, he
colorful
was
and
looking at his
appealing
helmet.
cutscenes. But once you get into the gameplay, it's a clusterfuck of infuriating mazes and backgrounds that look like throw up. There's something about the overall look, the graphics, and the text, especially during the cutscenes, that in some way reminds me of another game I've reviewed, Dick Tracy, which had good intentions, but was
I did Dick
butchered
Tracy
by
review.
poor decisions. And not at all coincidentally, both these games were published by Bandai. Well, they also published that other one,
Dr.
but
Jekyll
let's
on
not
the
get
side.
into that. It's a basic, self-explanatory
That game
game
sucks
made up of
balls.
6 side-scrolling stages where you walk around dodging bullets and punching people in the dick in awkward crouching positions. You collect weapons, and ammo is maxed at 99, which you can cycle through and use whenever necessary. So nothing terribly unusual until you get to these long
only have
jumps.
75 fists
If
left.
you miss the platform, you fall back to the area you were just at. So you have to retread your path over and over till you get it right. Get over there! Fuck! Get over there! Ah! They give you
Sorry
just
for my
barely
chewing.
enough distance for it to even be possible. Who likes having to be at the tippy-toe edge? Why do so many games force you to do that? Don't you just want to... Get over there!
Dude,
It
that's
also
some sick
really
editing.
bugs
I
me
wish I could do that.
all throughout the game, there's tons of open doors, but you can't go inside any of them. At least they're consistent, so you learn pretty quickly not to try going in them. But it just begs the question, why do they have to be there? And what's supposed to be on the other side? A bathroom? A closet? People banging in an alley? And they really ran out of ideas for enemies.
Banging the
Miniature tanks? Really now? Are they remote control toys? Did they run astray from a Godzilla movie set? What are the standards here? The enemies are throwing more advanced tech at me than the actual jetpack. Like this shit. It's like a dildo had a baby with a transformer. And guess what else? Really, take a wild guess. Bats.
What?
Bats. It's easy to get numb
This
to it,
Castlevania?
but stop and actually think about it. Somebody, somewhere in the world, thought, hey, you know what the Rocketeer game needs? Bats. I'm starting to think Top Gun actually had bats and I missed it. The funny part is when you punch the bats, they explode in what seems like a splash of blood. Long before the Mortal Kombat censorship, the Rocketeer was fucking shit up. No, this game does not need bats. I'll tell you what it needs. The rocket jetpack.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The rocket.
That's some bad
You do
makeup, man,
get
back
the
in the day.
rocket, but in order to use it, you have to collect gas. Oh, look, there it is. There's the gas.
Early
There's the
90s.
gas. Oh, I'm dead. Game over? One life?
Game
No,
over.
continues!
Sorry, Raggy.
Oh, you get a code? Unlimited continues?
Damn.
Okay, my bad. I got a little too
There you
bent out
go.
of shape there. So there I am, almost about to get the rocket. Yeah, fuck! Well, I flew for a couple seconds. So finally, I start flying. But the thing is, you have to keep that gas meter from running out. So you only want to use the rocket sparingly. So while the rocket was included, it's not as prominent as you'd hope. One of the biggest failures of any game is when it's not fun to fight the enemies. To punch them, you have to get close, naturally, but if you get too close, the punch goes through them.
Yep.
And it's real fair that the enemies can shoot through the walls, but you can't. Classic. Do they have some kind of special ghost bullets or something?
Yeah. Penetrating ghost bullets.
That's just piss. Then there's these little
Hate
red
games like
spaceship
that.
things. You have to go near them to trigger them, but they shoot shit, so you have
Can
to
you
get
jump
away,
over it?
and then they respawn.
Oh, you kidding me?
Oh, come on. What it boils
He's
down
getting-
to is that
you
this is
feel
a
he's getting
game
ready to freak
where
out.
trying not to get hit is too frustrating. So a more tolerable strategy is to just run through and hope you don't
hell?
get hit too much. To hope you don't get beat up too much.
So that if I
Ah,
get
Rocky.
beat up tonight, you know.
You rely on the confidence that a heart will show up. Is that a fun
Why are they after
mindset?
his jetpack? That
No.
guy has a jetpack.
Take
He's
a
flying
good
around.
game, for
Ooh,
example,
Contra.
like Contra. Doing a flying somersault through a bunch of bullets and successfully avoiding them feels rewarding and satisfying. But not here.
Oh, man.
The boss fights are uninspired and flat out absurd. At the end of level 5, you actually fight Griffith Observatory. Wow. What next? Do you fight Bronson Cave? The final boss is Sinclair, the main villain, played by James Bond, Timothy Dalton, who honestly carried the whole movie. But he looks just like one of the generic enemies, and he's stupidly easy. Then you get this half-ass ending with just one screen. It says, "I love you, Cliff," and that's it.
Wow,
In the movie,
that's
the
crappy.
climactic fight takes place on top of the Nazi blimp, and it's between Cliff and the henchman, whose look was actually based on actor Rondo Haddon, who appeared in Universal's Sherlock Holmes and Monster series. How does this not seem like a stage for a video game? In short, the Rocketeer might be better than lots of the games I reviewed on the NES, but that's actually a sad thing to say. All these years, I'm coming to realize the NES has less games like Contra and more like the Rocketeer, and when you want to add up all the really bad ones, it's a pretty shitty library. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but the NES sucked. On that note, let's
No
move
way.
on over
Come
to
on
the
now.
Super Nintendo.
You have a lot of
Yeah,
good games
the
on there.
Rocketeer in 16-bit. This one has to be better. I mean, how could it not? Really, I'm not joking here. A more advanced console, learn from their mistakes. This one has to be better, right?
I hope so.
Right?
I hope so. No, it's not. I played it. It sucked. Oh, yes. I know that game. Yep. I couldn't get past the first part, but this thing, I could never beat these guys. Could never do it. It's impossible to beat them. They just lap you over and over again. Took it 5 to 8. See, it's impossible. Yep.
What were they thinking? It's
I let one of my friends borrow the game and never asked for it back.
It might even be worse than
He would ask me if I
Wizard
wanted it back. I
of
told him no.
Oz or Hong Kong 97. This might be the worst fucking Super Nintendo game I ever played. It just started and I can't even figure out what to do.
It can't be
seems
worse
like
than
a
friggin'
deliberate attempt to waste the player's time as
Superman
much
64 I
as possible,
saw.
and not just waste your time.
I
but to
reacted to
straight
it. It's
up
up. Should be up by
insult
now.
you.
I
You
get this.
expected to get the
Superman Returns
Rocketeer,
coming up pretty soon.
jetpack flying, hand-to-hand combat, gunplay, action, and adventure. But no, instead, you're immediately forced to go in an endless circle like a dog chasing a turd stuck to its anus. I'm holding down the speed button, but I keep losing the race and bumping into the fucking towers. Of course, there's something I'm doing wrong and need to figure it out. The fact you go in a circle pisses me off to no end. They couldn't even design a horizontal side-scrolling stage. Why even include this in the game? As the first level? And I know, this was a scene in the movie, but this is one instance where they followed the movie a little too much. Imagine if you were playing an Indiana Jones game, and right when you started up, you're in the classroom teaching. That would have been great. So what is it you actually have to do here? How do you catch up with the other planes?
I don't know.
Well, honestly, I don't really know. But what
Me neither.
eventually worked for me was instead of looking at the main screen, I'd look at that little screen at the bottom. Never mind the speed meter, that thing that looks like the transporter lever from Star Trek, specifically the original series. You know,
My dad
the
used
one
to
where
watch that.
Captain Kirk wore the old uniform, not before they changed it.
Oops, sorry.
I'm just fucking around. Anyway, that tiny screen is what you should be looking at.
What?
That's how you avoid the towers, and by sticking close to them, you can keep yourself closer to the inner
I don't
circle
care.
and outrun the other flyers. I think you could also use L or R to steer. I really don't know, and I don't care. So what kind of
Same here.
back-ass way is this to program a game? Imagine if you were playing Doom, but you have to stare at a tiny box, while the main screen was just, I don't know, a picture of a demon on a toilet or something. Even when you kinda know what you're doing, it's not fun. It's just an endurance test. Oh, thank God I won the race. All right, let's see what's next. No! No way!
What?
You have to do it all
Are you
over again? This is Superman 64 degree of bullshit. How hard was it to make a game where you're just the Rocketeer flying around?
I want to be the Rocketeer, not Cliff in a plane. I want to be the Rocketeer.
Right? You tell him, James.
The game just mocked me. So now I'm the Rocketeer, going in a circle with fucking planes. It's like as if the game actually said to me, "You want to be the Rocketeer? Well, now you're the Rocketeer, asshole."
It's pretty much the same thing, just a sprite swap. But between these races, you're abruptly thrown into a shooter game.
Whoa, what the hell?
It's weird because it's not a POV. You're
That looks
behind the
stupid as
Rocketeer.
hell, too.
You're
I'm so glad I
controlling
got rid of
his
that
aim.
game. Never
It's
asked
one of
for
those
it back.
type of
Look at
games
this
where
thing.
you just move the crosshair around to take
Game's
out the
junk.
enemies.
Look at fucking James' face. He's not even happy.
For what seems like eternity. You can fly, but where to? The ceiling? The third level, or should I say the third level that looks different,
Looks
is a
stupid, too.
side-scrolling shooter. Finally! This is the bare minimum of what we'd expect from a Rocketeer game, and that's the sad part. This is the best it has to offer.
Wow.
You can blow up your health, which really sucks, so you can't be too trigger happy. But if you
Stupid.
let these guys get behind you, you're screwed,
man, this
because
thing,
you
I don't
can't
know.
shoot to the left. That's pretty common. But the part that's not fair is they sometimes sneak along the bottom of the screen, so you can't help but get in front of them. Even when you have a straight shot, you can hardly hit them without getting hit yourself because they shoot in these downward angles, so you get stuck in these impossible geometric patterns. They just keep coming. It's too fast. They just gang up on you, and when you die, it's game over. No continues.
What? Not even a password system? Game's junk.
I feel bad for anyone who played this.
I have.
Imagine the
Sorry.
kids who got this from Toys R Us thinking, "Yay, the Rocketeer!" only to get this poor, lousy, steaming pile of garbage.
Let's take care of these games the right way. I got 2 rolling rocks, which I turned into the rocket beer. Let's strap these
Rocketeer.
fuckers on and send them off.
Now, let's literally watch it go. Yeah. Now, one last thing about the shirt. I understand nobody actually wants me to literally go back to the old shirt. I just need a new one that everyone can unanimously approve of. So
last one you
starting
had
now,
on, it was pretty
I'll
good.
be wearing a new shirt. Well, this is it. This is the new shirt.
No.
I hope you like it.
No. Hope he's just trolling, man. Yeah, he's trolling. He's laughing. Oh, man. That was great. I loved it. I can't wait to do some more. Like I said, that the Superman 64 should be up right now. I'm gonna be doing the Superman Returns next. But I saw this up, so I decided to make this video. And still getting used to the camera being up there, so sorry if I'm looking down at my mic. I'm looking down at the little picture of me down there. So yeah. Let me know what other ones you want me to react to, and if there's any other videos up there. There's like, I guess he has a buddy of him. I saw him. He had a YouTube channel, Matty, like that. I see they do collabs and stuff. Is his stuff worth watching and stuff like that? Let me know. And thanks again for watching. If you like it, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. If you like the content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.